Nagelsmann increasingly likely to become Manchester United next manager if the Ineos decided to sack Eric Ten Hag and Joao Neves is still a huge transfer target for Manchester United. Manchester United are targeting Joao Neves, who is being worth 100 million euros. These are the story that make up the headlines as well as. But before we jump into that, smash like on the video and please do subscribe to the channel if this is your first time of watching the show. Let's get straight on into it. So, moving on to the story that makes up the headlines, let's start off with the news that broke out this evening about about the current situation of Manchester United wanting and also are keen to pull out the plug of the deal in relating to Joao Neves. Joao Neves, the Portuguese international, he plays for Benfica. He's 90 years of age and he has a ridiculous release clause from Benfica in his current contract. Release clause of 100 million euros. But as always, I will really invite you to have your say before I dive into the conversation. As always, I will really invite you to have your say in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts in this particular conversation on Manchester United are in hot pursuit and are ready to meet Benfica's 100 million euro asking price for Joao Neves. Joao Neves, no doubt about that, he is being rated and also he's being valued and also he's being seen in the next couple of 5 to 6 years as the next Andres Iniesta. He's a good player, no doubt about it. 90 years of age, he's right now in the Portugal national team. The assistants. Now I want you to let me know your thoughts, because irregardless to the deadwood and fringy players we have now in the middle of the park, we have been hoping that we got a summer transfer kicking off, where that the Ineos group, they are gonna be in charge of the summer transfer coming in, when we have some deadwood players who has been a surplus to requirement. When we talk about the likes of Christian Eriksen, the likes of Christian Eriksen, Scott McTominay, Sophie Amrabat, Casemiro, and who couple again. So if you ask me how many in that midfield department, how many players that will you take? Literally, I just want to be honest to you, 110%. I'm just gonna take 2 players in the midfield department, and the 2 players I'm gonna take in that midfield department, I'm gonna take Kobe Menu and also Mason Mount, without a shadow of a doubt. I know that so many of you might say, why am I mentioning Mason Mount? Yeah, Mason Mount is without a shadow of a doubt, and also without the benefit, we still have to give him a benefit of a doubt, because for another season he just came in and he has been pretty unlucky, having injuries, struggling with niggles of injuries. So in that middle of the park, I'm gonna take Kobe Menu and Mason Mount. Bruno Fernandes, if I get a huge offer for Bruno Fernandes, I'm gonna sell him. I'm gonna let him go for a huge offer. So right now, I think I think Casemiro, it is likely, if I get a 40 to 30 million pounds, I'm gonna sell him gladly. If I get a 40 to 35 million pounds for Scott McTominay, I'm gonna sell him. And also 110%, despite that he has been popping goals for Manchester United this season, but honestly he's not good enough. I'm sorry to say this, he's not good enough to play for Manchester United. And also Sophie Amrabat is not our player. He just came from Fiorentina and he's on loan. I'm gonna send him back. We are gonna send him back, which is literally what Manchester United has decided to do, to let Sophie Amrabat go back, send him back to Fiorentina. Casemiro, I tell you that Christian Eriksen, he is now deemed surplus to a requirement. He's 32 years of age. I don't think that we're gonna get some couple of millions for 10 million pounds for the sense of Christian Eriksen. He has still 1 year left in his contract, but we still gonna get some couple. If we get some couple of millions for Christian Eriksen, I'm gonna take it without a shadow of a doubt. So, but I want you to let me know your thoughts. Do you really think that getting a 100 million euro player in the middle of the park, just one player, when we can be able to get 3 to 4 players at the amount of 100 million euros for one player? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So moving on into the managerial situation, it has been reported, and also this is coming from different couple of journalists in the UK over here, has been reported that that it is that the Ineos increasingly interest in Joao Nagelsmann, that if Manchester United decided to sack Eric, if any